Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Creeper World 4. That is right, we are back, heading in the colony section yet again for the next installment of System Wars. That's right, it is several days after the events of System Wars 20. Commander Ironstone had arrived at the meteor crash site. All of Earth except this small battlefield was liberated. We've done it! Everything but this crash site has been liberated, including the Netherlands. Oh my, and let's see what's the deal with this crash site. So what do we have? Here we go, we're on the crash site, buzzing right in smack dab in the middle. Good stuff. Uploading battle data. Stand by. Location, last creeper hive on Earth. Starting AI. This is the last creeper hive on Earth. We have had a chance to end this, or we have a chance to end this, once and for all. Spore Launcher has reached unclassifiable levels, authorizing the construction of a vast AA weapons platform. So we have a weapons platform for anti-air. I love it. 40 every 4 minutes. Okay, 40. We can do that. We can do that. We got a burst emitter in 6 minutes. I don't like that. No sirree. What do we have though? Oh, so this is the map. Whole load of stuff going on, right? I like the white terrain. It's like a snowy, mountainous range. I love it. I love it. I love it. Definitely different, but we're going to cover it with our green soil, so it's going to be green in the end. So we have an emitter, 300, an emitter, 300. We have two advanced emitters, so they're only going to be doing 75. But again, as they spool up, when we kill creep, they'll get higher and higher. We have our 40 spores. We have 3 skimmers, an air sac attack. Looks like no blobs, which is interesting. Poor blobs, they got forgotten. And this bursty boy, this burst emitter, which will be in 6 minutes, and then who knows how short after the first burst. And that's going to be like big ol' creep. Big ol' creep for sure. So, what do we have? We got some lovely collector panels, we got a couple old tracks, and we already have a nice little setup of towers. I do love me having a setup of towers. It's very nice, it's very beautiful. And we have a little bit of mineable terrain, which is always nice as well. We're going to want a factory, of course. Let's toss down our factory. Our factory is probably in a terrible spot right there. Let's put our urn port back there. How about that? Our urn port can go back there, of which we're going to do... let's do something like that. Let's do 5. Should probably do 6. I'm not gonna lie, or 4, but hey, it is what it is. Our base, actually, I have to decide where our base is after the factory. The factory can sort of just come on out here. Not a bad place. It's pretty far out. Don't want to be too far in, too far out. All of that good stuff. Want to be close to, resources. I mean, look at that. There's a lot of red on over there. It's gonna be pretty nice. And we have some mineable terrain. Hey, that's pretty nice. Let's see if we start, say, here. Okay, perfect. We can get 3 there and toss you in. Might as well get these in. And I guess one more. All right, that one's pretty good. Get a whole slew of those in. Of course, they're going to be off to start. We're going to only turn on 1 to start, so 1 it is. And this one will have an urn. And this one I'm going to say urn want for the future. Should we get another urn? There's an urn here. There's an urn there. There's an urn down over here somewhere right there, and there's an urn over here as well somewhere. So we'll be picking up more urns, of course, so might as well just say, hey, when we get one, just bring it on over here, What are we missing? We're missing move speed. I want move speed, not necessarily as important as other things. Do we have another full miner? Maybe I'll do that for a second one. We have 2 full miners, and the rest are not full. I mean, this is the most full one, so I'll say earn 1 for now, just in case a second one comes, but I'm not super worried. What's left for us to do, though? I mean, how fast is this going to spread? Realistically, this is a 75. Not going to spread that fast in our direction. The 300s will probably spread decently fast, but again, I don't think it'll be that bad. I mean, creep just likes to creep along, right? It's what it does. It's kind of in the name. So let's just go big on energy, right? Let's just go big or go home, as they say. And I don't want to go home just yet. I want to save the world. Oh yeah, that's right. We're going to save the world. And that's pretty good to me. That's a good day. So I can go home after saving the world and feel real okay about myself. And bazinga bazonga, there we go. We're just going big lines right now. Of course, there are mines in the bottom that we can take. I don't know if we're going to get down there, so I'm not going to bother planning them out just yet. But again, I just want to get all of this good power. Oh, yes, I do. Now, we're also going to want, of course, we're going to need pylons, right? This is a very big map. We're going to need pylons. We're going to need probably MRIFs, I suppose. But for now, I'm okay with just doing something like this, right? We'll head it on over this side. I don't know how far across we'll get. Some of these will die, and actually probably like this side will die. But let's just plan it out just a little bit, because who knows? Maybe this side spread will not be too bad, and we can actually do some damage, right? So let's just plan out. It's probably, if anything survives, it'll be like the top row, and then maybe this side. So let's just plan for it. You never know. Again, it's just some power. We'll have plenty, fingers crossed, of course, in before I don't. But that's okay. That's okay. You know, I mean, you gotta hope for the truth. You know, hope for the big elements. There we go. Here's a. Okay, so this bottom row is a little weird. So let's just fill it out the way it's supposed to be, I suppose. This is how they want it. So we'll do this entire bottom row like that. And I'm going to readjust this, right? So, buzzing. There we go. And we'll just do this. Again, I don't know if any of this will survive, but at the same time, there's a chance. Because, again, if this is slow and we get enough power, we can do some damage, right? We can do some pretty good damages. And that's all I really care about, right? Just some good damage. And it's kind of beautiful. It's kind of beautiful. And there we go. There's our, oh my gosh, it's way too much. Where are we going to come down? Well, we're going to come down like right about, as long as we're connected to the main line, we get access to our Ultrax, which is fantastic. I think right about here, right? Because this will connect up to that. It'll put us in a pretty good place to start spreading our power. Actually, maybe just, do we want to just work on the bottom side more, right? We could be like down here and work on this side, because I think the bottom side will be more important than the top, since those are smaller. So yeah, we'll work on the bottom side. As you can see, it does connect up to there, so our power will be fine. And yeah, we're just gonna super spread, right? We only do have the one miner, but that's okay. That's okay. Oh, I didn't even notice Creeper plus plus. Oh joy, Creeper plus plus. Oh joy indeed. All right, we have to activate the totems. We have to collect 2 items. Where's the second item? I know there's one item over here in the mysterious KV. Is there one like in this? There's one in the center. All right. We have to get that as well, but we'll get that when we nullify things. And surprise, surprise, that's part of the goal. So let's do some of this. We'll also slap down a terp over here, and I guess we'll slap down a terp like right over here just to try and grab that as well. Now let's look at what units we have. We have standard array. We do have the wolf missile silos, which I definitely want to do. We have the P-flems, which I definitely want to do, again, once we get some power. And then we also have this vast AA system. I've only seen this just once, but I remember it was a beast. And look at the radius, right? So if we toss, say, one up here, one down here, like, we're going to be, like, super good against these frickin' 40 spores. That being said, we do have to be careful of the skims. Skims are always going to be a problem, and we have to plan for the burst emitter. So we're going to need a lot of units. What special units we have? We have 1 V-shield, and no actual other units. We don't have blasters. We don't, things like that. So we're going to have to do this fairly normal. But let's get the show on the road. Let's start filling out everything. As you can see, since we're connected to this, we're already draining our Ultrax super fast. And that's okay. That's okay, right? Because look at how fast we're building these towers. As these towers build, it's just going to be good for business, right? I mean, look at the energy that we're gaining already. Our earn port, not that high, but we'll get there. It will get there. Oh, yes, it will. And we're already out. Oh, my gosh. Look at, we're already way out of a deficit. Oh, maybe we aren't. We are, kinda. But with that in mind, I want to start planning some initial defenses, right? Let's start doing something like this. Let's start, like, just with that. Again, I do want to, I hope we can hold like this, right? We sort of want to encircle the circle. Encircle the circle. Just like that. We want to... Oh, I also want to have like a mortar or 2 by every mesh point, I think. Right? So again, we are losing some towers already. Ooh, this is actually spreading faster than I thought. It's interesting that this side is slower than this side. But that's okay. That's okay. Again, our goal right now is just to get all of this going, right? We want to have a good deal. I don't think these are going to make it. Because, obviously, they don't have power yet, so it's going to be a problem. That's pretty good, though. We'll definitely grab those. Ooh, so many things to plan for, so many things to do, and again, our goal is to just sort of hold, right? We have our earn port, we have everything we need. So feeling pretty good. Let's also toss on our miners, which is going to be pretty nice as well. And if we can grab, say, one of these turpitudes, we'll be in a really good state there. So far, we're kind of holding. We're doing okay. Our storage is looking pretty all right. Let's plan out some pylons. Of course, we're going to want a pylon from something like here, I guess, to there, and yeah, perfect. It reaches to the bluite. Fantastic. That's actually amazing. Of course, we're going to need to pylon across to it. So something like that. And we're going to need to pylon the world, right? We're gonna bring one down, bring it up, bring it around. Ooh, not far enough. You know, our pyloning could use some work. And I am going to need more units, right? We are going to need more things to defend as well. So once this planning is done, we're going to need to work on a few snipers. We don't need that many because there's only like 6 units. We're definitely going to need to get our green art on the go. It's going to be very, very important as well. And I think that's pretty good for the pylons. We are in a deficit. Things are getting built, though, and with things getting built, we're in a pretty good state. Unfortunately, this whole area is sort of starting to fall, but the top is okay. We're not going to make it across, though. I was super hopeful, but, you know, again, best laid plans and blah, 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 blah. Pylons almost done, which is good. That's going to help us just build everything out. And, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy with that. I think the next goal is more defenses, right? It looks like they are coming in pretty hard for us. So we do have the cannons. I do want some mortars behind the cannons just to deal with these bigger waves. So that is the next step, is basically every cannon, you get a mortar. I think we're going to be able to hold down to the bottom as long as we keep some cannons going. So let's do something like that and see how well we hold. Now that being said as well, holy moly, let's do some work down here, right? We can do some terraform. Let's terraform to whatever this is and just be like boop 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 boop. There we go. And we can bring, say, you on over. That's fine. The other one, is actually able to almost get that. As you can see also, we did excavate this. It went straight into one of the miners, which is great. And structures. I mean, I could just toss a miner down, but I could wait. I think I'm going to wait just to plan it out, you know, quote unquote, optimally. And we'll even build it. So we're holding a pretty good chunk, right? A pretty good chunk. Our storage is comfortable. We are going to lose this Redon deposit, which is a little sad. We'll take it back, of course. It's just a little sad that we're going to lose it for now. But basically, because of these, because of the mortars coming online, because of basically everything that we did, we're sort of holding pretty good, right? I mean, I think. I mean, you can disagree. I mean, that's perfectly fine. But I think we're holding pretty good here. We can toss down a couple more mortars just to help out. And I think now is the big time where we want to worry about the green stuff. So let's grab some of you, 1 and 2. Let's grab some of you, 1 and 2. And let's grab some of you, 1 and 2. I do need to extend the pylon network as well down to this bottom area. So let's grab some of this, grab some of this, and grab some of this. I suppose we should extend it over here as well. All things in time, all things in time. We are, again, using more than we're bringing in, which is perfect. That's what you always want to be doing. You do not want to have no deficit, right? You always want to be in a deficit. But not a deficit where you go red. A deficit where you're using what you're bringing in. That's the key. That's the big old key. We'll do a pylon up here. We'll grab a couple cannons, because we're at max energy again. Holy moly, how does that even happen to me? Max energy, not a deficit? What is going on in this world? And again, we're just holding a big old line, right? That's kind of our goal right now. Just hold this big old line. And I love it. So, again, we're not using too much, quote unquote. I say we're using just enough, but hey, you know, you can agree or argue with me. And holy moly, do we have a lot of Redon and Bluite. Sprayers. Let's spray the back area. It's going to be pretty good, I think. Very, very nice. 5.5 is a pretty good amount, so we're just going to fill this up. It'll spread out over here and things like that over time, which is awesome. We are now basically done terping, so let's put down our miners. I think that's about perfect. Good. That's pretty good. And then 1, 2, and... we can't fit the third. Alright. That's fine. You gotta go, unfortunately. Goodbye. And we're gonna also do a little bit more terraforming. We're just gonna be like, boop. Just extend it just a little bit more. I'm very happy with that. So let's again grab our miners. And we'll do the same. We're just gonna do probably over mining, but I'm okay with a little bit too much, right? A little bit too much is pretty a-okay to me. Our redon will get used up as soon as we build these vast AA systems, and they will be built very, very soon. Of course, I should plan here, do a little bit of that, just to make sure they are in the Palan network. And those two kind of are, but we'll just officially make them part of the network. There we go. Now we're done and can finish the mining, right? Let's just finish our mining. It's a very good time. Boop. Jeez. Oh, jeez. You were supposed to be the chosen miner, but you weren't. All right, there we go. This will finish it up. And again, we're feeling real good, right? We're feeling really, really good right now. Although, of course, with that in mind, we do have to make sure we have the sniperinos, right? The snipers are gonna be coming. Gonna be causing all sorts of problems. Ooh, there's a note. It believes that it is faster to send them across like this for the blue-white and stuff from up here. So let's just do some of that, right? Let's just do some of that. It'll help out. We can toss down some of these. We can even fill in some areas that got taken, and we will take them back. And we can even start pressing, right? We can grab a little bit more power, little bits here and there, everywhere, and yeah, I mean, just a little bit more power goes a long, long way. I need a miner there and a miner right there, and I think we're good with the mining. So we'll do one there, we'll do one there, we'll do one there, and we'll do one there, and that pretty much covers that as well. And look at our energy generation. It's awesome. Right? It's pretty good if you ask me. So we're even going to do some terraformation right over here. We're going to copy that. Come on. There we go. Let's make it bigger. Because you know what? We want it's too big. We want a nice area. So something like this. We want a nice long area. Surprise, surprise. I'm not sure if you know where we're going with this, but I think you do. I think you know what's going to happen. We want a nice long launch pad, as it were. Maybe we'll do a second one, like right here. So we'll just be like boop, boop, and blah, blah, blah. Because you never know. It looks like we're going to get a lot of land eventually, so we might get a lot of areas. So let's just plan on that. And you know what? We have so much red on right now. Let's toss one down below. Let's toss one right on over here. Let's toss one right on over here. And we'll toss one up at the top as well. Now, snipperinos is the problem right now. So snipper time. So let's make sure we do you. Snipper. Now, there's only 6 coming out, but we don't know where they're going, right? They could come to the top, they could come to the bottom, they could go left, they could go right. So we got. I'm gonna over snip, and I'd rather over snip than under snip for sure, because you know, if our front line gets hit, that could be devastating, right? Devastating. So put down a whole bunch of those. Move our lovely terps up here, and we'll even add a few more soon. Now, one thing that is nice is, as you can see, the vast AA systems are up and operational. Our Palan network is doing great, except for you, so let's just add you to the network. As long as everything is primarily taking, look at the snips, they're doing great. They did exactly what we needed them to do. And yeah, I mean, basically, we have the energy, we have the means, we have the production. So let's just do another ring of mortars, right? And we can just push it in. Green R is looking fantastic. We do have only 2 shields, so I guess we're going to want to start using those. Ooh, our red on got super used there. I didn't realize it was going to use so much red on. So let's make sure we grab these down here. Move some of these on up and over, because we want to grab as much of these as possible. If they're like blasting through our red on, of course we want more. Ooh, Was not expecting it to really blast through our Redon like that, which is interesting. I mean, they're full, so what else is using the Redon? I mean, we had... Oh no, it's all the MRIFs. I'm building a bunch of MRIFs. Of course I'm using... Of course we're blasting through. I was like, oh no, these are not doing great. Oh, Spore, you're going to the other side. Look at how good these systems are, though. I mean, look at them. Like, they're just destroying everything coming our way. They could have handled everything. We're perfectly fine, right? In fact, I can even build 2 more, right? We can even have one there. They fly around, too, so... Wait, do they fly around? Do you fly around? You do. Okay. So they do. We can even toss down our 3 P-Flums. Might as well. Put them in the back. Right next to this pylon. Perfectly fine with that. And yeah, Redon is now up to 9 generation. So much better, right? And we can even toss down that, and that should get it even higher. We are pushing into the darkness, which is amazing already. So I think we're just in a pretty good spot, right? We're sort of holding everything right now, giving nothing, and we're gonna toss down, I don't know, beacon or 2, right? Beacon. Beacon. I said a beacon or 2. I'm tossing down quite a bunch, but let's also toss down a shield here. Let's toss down a shield here. They'll overlap, but that's fine. We got room for them to overlap. I'm not really upset if any of those overlap, because you know what? We have the strength. We have everything we want, and those can now move for some aerial bombardments. Ooh, we can also toss down some wolf silos. Might as well. Let's just toss down, I don't know, 5 of them. 5 wolf silos, yes. Do we have anything mining this? I don't think so. What am I doing? Refinery. Go. 1, 2. You know, you can get a 3rd. I'm happy with that. We are... Oh, wow. We're just pushing into their hole. Oh, no. The hole is being pushed into. And I think I do like at least 1 earned beacon. So we're going to earn a beacon. Bazinga. We're going to drop you. I think we can drop another. We can drop all 3, right? Let's drop all 3. Let's toss in our move speed, because we definitely want that. Let's double earn beacon it, right? It's just useful to have, like, that bigger radius. Although, can you get, like, mega big? Like, ultra mega big? Let's see what happens when we earn a V-shield, right? I think that's pretty exciting to me. Now, of course, our V-shield is gonna need... Oh, I completely forgot we have the burst emitter bursting. Holy moly, it's only been 6 minutes. Jeez. That's pretty good for us, though. That's good for business, because, yeah, we're just taking it out. We're taking it out. Let's see how big this bad boy goes. Now, thankfully, we have the shields on the side that we truly care about, which is also very, very nice. We'll toss down some of this, Wait, where did my... Oh, my urn went over here. No, not the tower. The miner. Get out of here. Now, ooh, this is going straight through that shield. But we do have a lot of mortars there, so it looks like we're probably going to fend it off once it gets to the 2nd row. So the burst emitter hurts, not the end of the world. Not the end of the world, right? As you can see, we were able to sort of fend it off more so than not. Yeah, while we're under some pressure, it's not the sort of be-all, end-all, right? We can toss down a couple more snipperinos to start shooting down. That will be very, very handy. They can't shoot down super well, but they can shoot down. They can still hit some of the below ground, which is actually just very important. So definitely love that. And, okay, good. We got the earned one. So the earned one is able to move. We can start doing some towering, I think. Yes, we can. We can get some towers down here, which is amazing, which gives us a nullifier right on the advanced emitter first, which is actually a very good list. And look at that. That is much nicer. Now we can really just be like, hey, guys, get in there. Do your thing. And let's get our butts in here. Let's get the power down here. Let's get things going. There's a P-flap going out. And yeah, we're just really pushing into the base, right? We got snipers sniping down. We got things shooting. Realistically, it's this burst emitter that's going to cause most of the strife for us now. This burst emitter is going to be very, very dangerous. But what's also nice is our MRIFs are also operational, which is also fantastic for us. How are these doing up here? These are almost built, so then we will be good. Oh, I have no... Jeez. Refineries over here. Jeez. I am the worst. I'm just going to put down like 5. That way they're having a good time, right? 5 will definitely clear this up right quick. Down here, everywhere else is pretty clear and clean. So, yeah, we're just moving along. Skimmers in 5 seconds. That's going to actually cause some problems. Even though we have snipers down here, they'll probably still fly a bit forward once they spawn. But that's okay. That's okay, right? Yeah, how are these things amazing? They are just chunking the spores. I know. Okay, perfect. I'm going to move one of them literally just right there. Just so it can destroy basically everything. Let's get it done. Let's just take out the map. And let's get all these things. We do have our first true nullification, which is, again, awesemo. And we'll even toss down a MRIFT down below. Right? We'll toss one down here just in case. But realistically, now all we truly care about is just holding, because right now we're going to have a burst emitter very, very soon. So with that burst emitter, I am going to need a lot, and I do mean a lot, of mortars, right? Our goal is to just chunk it. Oh no! Okay, perfect. What we're going to say is armed off and armed off. So we're going to turn those off. Once this burst emitter bursts, we're going to laser it, we're going to shoot missiles at it, we're going to do everything we possibly can to take it out. That's kind of our major goal right now. It's our major concern, so let's focus on that, right? Let's make sure we can handle that. Again, units can just start coming in. We can start making landing zones. We can start spreading around. We have more green iron. We're good with green iron. It's red on. That's kind of a problem, even though it really shouldn't be. We'll grab a nully. Get in there. Skimmer factory. Jeez, gross. Gross skimmers. Toss a couple of snipers on the front side and this side, because, you know what, if they can kill some friendos, that's a good time for us, because friendos do cause a little bit of crimson, which makes it a little bit more difficult. We can overload as well. Overload these bad boys. Yes. I never did my planes. I'm the worst. I am literally the worst. I literally I terped this for planes, and I never did it. But look at the AC that's flowing out, right? We have 6 coming in. We're doing plenty fine, right? Doing plenty fine. There's this. We're gonna grab the AC, or the bombers. Buzzinga. Get your butt in there. That's right. But. And they are connected. Which is connected. Okay, that'll be fine. It'll go bloop bop. Perfect. Love it. We're only going to do 1 for now. I'll do 1 and a runway, right? Let's just do the runway as well. So let's do something like that, right? That should be good. That should be good. Down here, again, we're killing all the friendos. We're pushing everything back. We have nullified that. And look at the destruction that we've run. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm going to toss down our... I don't think the urn actually does anything for this, which is a bit of a shame. All right. We do have the burst, right? So now we want to do fire manual auto on. We go bazonga. We're trying to guard our side. And then these, they do not have anything. They're just going to fire where they want to fire. Boom. Yes, let them go. Let the rockets fly. Let's see how we hold. The shield is not doing good. It's probably going to die. I'm hoping with the rockets and everything, the shield doesn't. It did. The V-shield died. But that's understandable, right? I mean, we got bursted on. It hurt my face. We do have a lot of mortars, though. And, yeah, we're doing kind of okay. How is this not destroying that bad boy, though? I don't know. How are you not destroying that bad boy? I don't know. Again, we're still feeling fine, right? I'm still feeling super duper fine. Actually, this one was able to hold, which is great. We still have one urn left. Now, it got removed because of clearly... I'm going to put it in that beacon. Again, we're going to move this beacon here, and with this beacon being earned here, we can then move this urn beacon because it's going to cover the same area actually better. So that's actually super duper good for us. Super duper. And again, I'm just shocked that... What are you doing? Where are you... what are you doing, sir? Unfortunately, we are starting to supply all of these, and that's draining our energy. Thankfully, we have the AC at least. So these don't shoot blobs, or it's too high? I don't know. That's weird. So I'm guessing we need to toss down a couple of regular missiles then, just to deal with the big old boy at the top. So we'll just dot a couple around. It'll be fine. Again, we did lose our runway, but I'm not upset with that. I figured he would be dead from the super guns, but that's interesting. That's interesting. The more you know, you know. Thankfully, this is still charging, which is great. We're gonna get a new nullifier there, which is also great. And we need to really push in here. That's the big key. Let's just grab... Oh my gosh, we have so many units. Just grab all of these. Just move them in, right? Just come on, guys. Get your butts in there. Start pushing because we need to get to this burst emitter. Once we get to this burst emitter, we are going to be so very good that it doesn't matter anymore, right? It doesn't matter at all. We'll toss down a couple... I didn't realize I'm in that big of a deficito. So let's supply off these for now. Okay with that. I guess it's the missiles. You know, missiles are taking up a bit, but we do need the missiles. So, you know, thankfully those rockets did a great job. Look at what they were able to do, and we're just going to move them out to something more so like this, right? I'm not using any regular super weapons. I could be using my actual rockets and things. You know how I love those. I think, but you know, for this time we're just going with what is fun, so to speak. All of these in the back can start moving up. And that does include this beacon, who I want to be, like, right there, right? We're going to move you up over here. Beacon, you're going right up there. And we need more units, right? We need more units to move on in, so let's do it. If you can move in, you should move in. Yes. Oh, yes, we are in the kill phase. Our goal is just to get to this burst emitter. I mean, honestly, getting to things like the Dark Tower and stuff will be nice, but really it's the burst emitter, right? That's really what we want. We can supply back on over here, maybe? Okay, it's looking pretty good. Our generation is not that good, though. I mean, I really want to use regular planes. Unfortunately, it looks like we're kind of at a standstill with that, but that's okay. That's okay, we'll be fine. Let's toss this down, let's toss this down, and let's toss this down. Actually, I don't need you because we're gonna just do this one. That being said, it's not exactly well protected at the moment, but it will be. Fingers crossed, it will be. Again, we'll just keep moving some of the ones in the back up, keep pushing things out. This emitter is going to be difficult, but I think we'll be able to get it without super units. That was such a fool. You know, I'm just gonna do like 3 or 4. You know, might as well. Because that's just going to get pretty obnoxious, right? It's going to get pretty obnoxious. Our shield is doing good, though. Our shield's probably going to go down, unfortunately, because I'm assuming a spore probably hit it. Might not have. It might not have. The nullifiers are coming online, though. This nullifier is huge. This nullifier will be immense. Because, again, that's the burst emitter. That's the launcher. That's just going to take out basically the rest of the map, right? That's going to be basically everything that we wanted, everything that we needed. And we can even... Let's supply on these. It's going to drain our energy super duper fast. But that's okay. As you can see, also, we don't have a generator. Or, not a generator, a reactor, which is definitely high on my hit list. You know, that reactor is amazing. That would be all the energy that we need. Oh, we hit a Creeper plus plus. That's what's happening. We hit a Creeper plus plus. Oh, baby. That's what's doing all the damages. And that's perfectly fine, right? We're doing fine. We can toss down a new Emerald. It'll be right in the center. That way we are taking them out, not the other way around. That is right. And we'll just move some more things forward, right? More. Moving it on up. Moving it on up. And moving it on up. This shield. Where do we about the shield? Like, I would love the shield, like, right there, right? That would be... We definitely need to defend it. So let's just move in what we can. See what that shield does. Because if it can land, like, right... Actually, right there would be perfect. Because if it can land there, I think we're going to be in a really good... Oop. Battle is won. We did it. Warning, warning. Unknown teleportation process beginning. Prepare for launch in 3, 2, 1. What? So Ironstone has been teleported away. Oh no! Oh no. That is definitely a problem. So now with this in the center, as long as this survives, which I think it is, it's gonna really push all of this back, as you can see, right? We're super pushing this back. That's a great, great time. We do have to deal with this 600 emitter, but that's honestly not that bad, right? It's not that bad compared to other things. We can toss down, I don't know, you'll be fine, you'll be fine. No eggs can get to us or anything. I don't even know if there are eggs, but I think they're fine. This nullifier should overload. What is that nullifier? Oh, you're nullifying the Dark Tower. Sweet. You're overloading. You are overloading. You're gonna need to overload. And we're going to need to move some more units in, I think. How are these doing? They are still not supplied because I don't have enough to supply them. Boo to me, but that's okay, right? That's okay. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. I'm surprised creep is still, like, on the map because nothing is really reinforcing out here other than the mesh. I would think that, like, outside area would be kind of gone. And there goes the Dark Tower, which is, again, super big for us, right? That Dark Tower being gone is actually pretty substantial and huge, because, I mean, now we don't need beacons. Now we don't need beacons with urns. So our urns can go to other things, which is also most amazing. Definitely love that. So, you know, all of these, urn, none. Beautiful. Now, that being said, should a skimmer from here hit the nullifier on that, we got problems. We got problems. But you know what? We'll handle it if it happens. We'll handle it if it happens. That being said, can you move? And can we get a nullifier in your place? We can. That's a better place for a nullifier. That's going to do some good work. And I think that's basically going to take out the main threat, right? As you can see, we are pushing most of the creep back. Now, the mesh here is going to take out some of our mortars. It's just a fact. It's just what's going to happen. And, oh no, I should have put those back to auto. Or I should have moved them around. I should be like, boop, 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 boop. Something like that. And yeah, I mean, what's also nice though is because there's so much creep back here, this is actually not getting too strong. It's sort of a double-edged sword of the advanced emitter is if they're not taken last, they actually never get to be that strong. And that's pretty huge, right? That's pretty substantial. Everything is overloading, which is great. The skimmers did come out, but they didn't really nullify anything of importance, so amazing there as well. And here comes the nullifier. Let's turn it to overload, and that's going to really be the end of the map, I think. Not to say that we weren't sort of like destroying it as it was, but this is sort of like the last death knell, right? Where that was 600, this advanced emitter nowhere near 600 at the current moment. So good for us, good for them. Nullification going down, and things just moving in, right? Things just moving in. We have all the energy in the world now, again, finally. It's been a while. So let's supply up our planes. Well, they're getting supplied from the top. Interesting. I was not expecting that. Let's also pylon right there. A little bit better for the planes. Again, we're in a deficit, but that's okay. It won't last for long. The planes will be freed very, very soon. Our units are moving up. Our shield is doing good. We're holding everything. We're taking them down, and this is up to 400. So it's actually, you know, it's up to a pretty good amount. Up to a pretty good amount. Let's toss down some urns over here. Give them to some cannons so they shoot, like, directly. But again, basically everything is just going down. With the overloads happening, being completed, we can also see just our power getting better and better, and we've curtailed this, right? Oh, there we go. So let's grab you, let's nullify, let's overload, and this should be the final result. This should be our last item. The only thing left to do is grab our item, which is in the bottom right corner, which we will do. We will do that very, very soon. Planes, just get to work back here. Just sort of do the back line. we'll clear up everything. We are going to clear up the map because, again, that's part of the objective is to collect the items. So we do definitely need to do that, and, you know, that's okay. We'll grab some of these. We'll just go like bleep, blop, bloop, blop, blop, blop. Just something. Just fire it around. Don't really care right now. We're spreading the word. The creep is just going down. And again, all that's left is really. Oh, actually, I don't want to remove everything because there is still creep. So, but thankfully, we are just gonna move our butts over this way now. So with the planes doing their thing, we have some orbitals, which is nice. Do we have 4 or 5? 4. Alright. So what I'm going to do with some orbitals, it's a little weird, but what I'm going to do is just damper. I'm going to damper like here and over here, right? So what we're going to do is just damper something like that. We're going to grab all of these, and we're just going to move them in. Our goal right now is to actually just sort of fill in, like, destroy this area, but not let creep sort of refill in, because I want that item, right? And the dampers can kind of help with that, right? Because the creep, if it can't flow, it's not going in, right? It's not going in. It feels pretty good, if you ask me. We can move a bunch of these on up here. We still have 2 more dampers, which is great, so we can toss down another one like there, and another one like there, because these are about to run out. So let's keep things just moving, schmoving. Get the power flowing, and hopefully get to this item. Move a couple of these units over here, move a couple of these units over here. We should have our line, and again, we'll just clear up the rest of the map. Because the map's almost clear. This is the last stronghold of the creep, after all. I am losing down here. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Building way too much, of course, that's what I'm doing. Unfortunately, the P-Flems, they're not really doing anything anymore. I mean, they're great, but the creep, it really isn't that deep anymore, right? It's not that deep. It's not gonna... We never connected it up. I'm a fool! I am a fool who never connected it up. Look at me. I thought I placed more than enough. Apparently I didn't. And that's okay. That's okay. Right? Our AC, look at our AC. It's doing great. You did great, AC. And you know, when the evil monster that is the... What are they? The air sac? Yeah. They're gone. When the air sac came, you know, we were able to take it out. That being said, as you can see, we have taken over most of the world. I'm just going to do long stretches of these. We're going to grab a butt ton of them, and we are just going to start flying things everywhere, right? We're in a big old deficit, as we should be. Units, just move your butt on over. These get built. Those can stay, I suppose, but we'll start just taking swaths of these, like this crew right here. Just go over there. This little bastion, come on up there. This little group, move your butt over here. These, I don't know, clean up over here. You guys, just do something. Just do something. It'd be kind of cool if there was a mode eventually that was like auto, so it's like, hey guys, just take stuff. Come on, you know, we're there. I don't know what to say. Hooray! Earth is liberated, I guess. That's right. Earth has officially been liberated. Not only did we take them, but we destroyed them. And isn't that the best part? We have a little bit of creep left, not very much. So again, I'm just gonna finish that off because you know what? You never know when the creep will return. Don't want to give them any kind of foothold. You know, don't want to do that. That would be very anti captain, anti us. Very not the best. Let's say not the best. So let's move a couple of these down here. Let's move a couple of these over here. Let's move a couple of these over here. Just to sort of fill up the rest of the things. Boop, 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 boop. Give you power because you all ran out. Feel a little bit bad about that. Planes. Let's see. Oop, that's not G. That's H. There we go. There's G. I guess what we'll do is sort of focus right like there. And these bad boys, clear up the rest up here. These, help them out over here. This area has been cleansed. I think that will do it. I think it's not auto. Just auto. Please just auto. Bazinga, bazanga, we have done it. I do find it funny that it does say Earth is free, basically from the message, when theoretically you could have come down here and surrounded the circle and stuff and whatnot. So technically speaking, you could have gotten that a little bit too late. But there we go. I think the creep has a tiny bit. Maybe that if this one drop comes back to take over America, or the world even, not even America, could come for the Netherlands. Don't come for the Netherlands. No. Oh, it's gone. We did it! Huzzah! Let's see how did I? I don't even know what time I got. Ooh, Sam got a 14-minute time. We did it in 16 minutes. There we go. Now, granted, at the same time, yeah, see? Actually, no, kind of what we did. Or they. No. But yeah, not a bad time. Not a bad time indeed. Very, very happy. We got, yeah, just a little bit behind Sam. I'm curious. I don't recall Sam. Like K-Weed, I definitely know the name, but Sam, that's a new one. So very, very cool. Good job, Sam. I hope you enjoyed. I definitely did. Love the story. Looking forward to more. There's currently 2 more. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll catch you next time. Take care.